Failure is not the end. It's just the beginning of your journey. Many people give up not because they fail, but because they stop after experiencing failure for the first time. They let one setback define them, when in reality, it's only a part of the process. True success comes from persistence, from continuing even when things go wrong. Think about the greatest achievers of all time. They didn't stop after their first failure. They didn't quit when they faced rejection, mistakes, or challenges. They learned from each failure, adapted, and pushed forward. The difference between success and failure lies in the ability to keep going. If you want to succeed, don't be afraid to fail. Each failure is simply a lesson, an opportunity to grow stronger. Understand that failure doesn't define you, it refines you. The key is to keep moving, no matter how many times you fall. The most successful people didn't let their failures hold them back. They used them as fuel to reach new heights. So, don't stop at failure. Learn from it, grow from it, and keep pursuing your dreams. Persistence through failure is the true mark of a winner. Winners don't stop after 1 failure, 10 failures, or even 100 failures. They embrace each setback as an opportunity to learn and grow. With every mistake, they analyze, adapt, and become stronger. The road to success is rarely smooth. It's filled with obstacles, disappointments, and failures. But winners understand that these are not signs to quit. They are stepping stones toward their dreams. They work harder, smarter, and continue pushing forward, no matter how many times they fall. The most successful people in the world have failed countless times. But instead of giving up, they doubled down on their efforts. They knew that each failure was a lesson, teaching them what didn't work and how to improve. They didn't let failure define them. They defined failure by refusing to quit. If you want to achieve your dreams, be prepared for challenges. Don't let failure deter you. Use it as a reminder that success is built on persistence. Keep going, no matter how many failures you face. Your dreams are within reach if you keep working, learning, and never stop trying. Failure is not a setback. It's a lesson, a stepping stone toward greatness. The world's greatest minds, like Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, Oprah Winfrey, and LeBron James, didn't achieve their extraordinary success by avoiding failure. They embraced it, learned from it, and used it to propel them forward. Edison famously failed thousands of times before perfecting the light bulb. Einstein's theories were born from years of trial, error, and persistence. Oprah faced countless setbacks in her early career, yet she turned every failure into fuel for growth. Even LeBron James, despite his incredible talent, encountered failures and criticism, yet he never allowed them to define him. These legends didn't see failure as an end, but as an opportunity to refine their craft, to learn what worked and what didn't. They understood that each failure was just another lesson in the journey toward success. They kept pushing, kept learning, and most importantly, they kept going. Remember, failure is not your enemy. It's the best teacher you'll ever have. Don't be afraid of it. Embrace it, learn from it, and use it to fuel your journey toward your own greatness. Failure is not something to fear. It's the very fuel that powers success. Every setback you face, every obstacle you encounter, is an opportunity to build resilience and grow stronger. The greatest achievers in history, from athletes to entrepreneurs, have one thing in common. They've all faced failure, but they didn't let it stop them. Instead, they used it as motivation to push harder and smarter. When you experience failure, it's easy to feel discouraged. But remember, each failure teaches you valuable lessons that success can never provide. It shows you what doesn't work, allowing you to adjust, improve, and grow. More importantly, failure ignites a hunger for success. It fuels your drive, helping you to stay focused on your goals and pushing you to work even harder. Perseverance is what separates the dreamers from the doers. It's the ability to keep going when everyone else has quit. The more you persevere, the stronger you become. and the closer you get to your ultimate success. So embrace failure. It's the lesson, the fuel, and the perseverance that will get you where you want to be. Never stop. Keep going. Success is waiting for you. Failure is a natural part of the learning process, and it's something we all experience at some point. Think about how a child learns to ride a bike. They fall, they get up, they try again, and again. They don't quit after one failure or even 10. Each attempt brings them closer to success. But as we grow older, many of us lose that childlike resilience. We face failure, and instead of learning from it, we let it discourage us. The key is to embrace the cycle of learning. Just like children, adults must be willing to fail, learn from their mistakes, and keep trying. Each failure is a lesson, not a defeat. It's an opportunity to improve and get better. The people who succeed in life are the ones who understand that failure is not the end. It's simply a step in the process of growth. So, next time you fail, remember the child on the bike. Get back on, adjust your approach, and keep going. The path to success is filled with ups and downs, but as long as you keep learning from each experience, you're always moving forward. Never give up. Keep learning, keep growing, and success will come. Success is often built on a foundation of failure. Take Thomas Edison, for example. He famously failed 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb, but each failure taught him something valuable. Instead of giving up, he saw each mistake as a step closer to success. Edison knew that finding the right solution required persistence, learning, and constant effort. Great achievements rarely come from instant success. They come after overcoming obstacles and learning from mistakes. Failure isn't something to fear or avoid. It's an essential part of the process. So, if you've faced setbacks, don't be discouraged. Like Edison, all you need is one successful breakthrough, and everything you've learned along the way will have been worth it. Keep going, because success is just one more step after failure. Failure is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of your comeback. Every successful person has faced setbacks, but what sets them apart is their ability to rise after each fall. Failure is simply a hurdle, a challenge to overcome. It's a test of resilience, determination, and perseverance. The most remarkable comebacks happen when people refuse to quit, even after the hardest times. Just look at athletes, entrepreneurs, and innovators who have faced crushing defeat, only to come back stronger than ever. Their failures didn't define them. They used those experiences to fuel their drive. As long as you don't quit, every failure becomes a stepping stone to something greater. Keep going, because your comeback story is waiting to be written. Failure is not the end. It's the start of your next chapter. The key to success is refusing to accept defeat. Life will throw challenges your way, and failure will try to knock you down. But the true winners are those who don't give up, no matter how tough it gets. They keep pushing forward, searching for new ways to achieve their goals, even when the path seems blocked. Success is not about avoiding failure. It's about persevering despite it. Every setback is a chance to learn, adapt, and grow stronger. When others see obstacles, the determined see opportunities to innovate and improve. Refuse to be defeated, and your resilience will lead you to success. Keep going, keep fighting, and keep looking for the way forward, no matter how many times you fall. Victory belongs to those who never quit. Success and failure are two sides of the same coin. Failure is not something to fear. It's an essential part of the journey. The pain and frustration of failure can be transformed into glory through perseverance. Look at athletes like LeBron James, who faced defeat but used it as fuel to push harder, improve, and ultimately rise to the top. Every setback is an opportunity to come back stronger. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail is how they handle their failures. Instead of letting failure define them, they embrace it as part of their story. Through relentless determination and growth, what once seemed like a setback becomes the foundation for success. Embrace failure, learn from it, and let it propel you toward greatness. Failure and success are not opposites. They are simply different parts of the same journey. Often we see failure as something to avoid, but in reality, it's an essential stepping stone toward success. The key is not to fear failure, but to learn from it. Every mistake, every setback, is an opportunity to grow and improve. Successful people understand this concept. They don't view failure as the end. They view it as a lesson. Each failure teaches them something valuable that brings them one step closer to their goals. The difference between those who succeed and those who give up is their ability to learn, adapt, and keep moving forward. When you encounter failure, instead of getting discouraged, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this to get better? Success is not about avoiding failure. It's about embracing it, learning from it, and using those lessons to fuel your journey toward achieving your dreams. Keep moving forward, and you'll find that every failure brings you closer to success.